Hi everyone, it's Fiercemf. I want to start by saying thank you so much to my 1,000+ subscribers. I never thought it'd be there, so thank you. So the lash map for this set is going to be 10 millimeters short to 17 millimeters and back down to 13 millimeters on the outer corners. I'm using Lash God 0.05, starting with 10 millimeters, and I store them in pods. I have a video coming out that shows exactly how I store my lashes, and this is what I do beforehand. I get my marble tile and I separate the lashes quickly, and I get to work. I don't put them on a sticky pad. I have those, but personally they kind of fall apart and they add more adhesive weighing down the lash, which I don't need. Next, I'm going to put on her eye pads. I use a microfoam tape and I used a curved scissor to cut it to form that curved shape that follows the natural under eye. That's what works for me. I like it. I don't like gel pads. They tend to slip and sometimes they irritate certain clients, so that's what I use. I use this tape if there's any small, tiny little bottom lashes trying to peek up. And then I adjust it so it's not poking her in the eye. It's important to adjust it after they close their eyeballs. I'm going to get started by taking off these lashes that have grown out, twisted all around, and did, a two-step and all of that on her lashes. So it is at no fault of her own that, it's been a month. It's literally been a month since I seen her last. And it's not her fault. I was busy and I have no time to be doing lashes. I had some other things I had to do. I'm also an esthetician. I'm also a student. Muy bien. I'm using the banana peel method and I can show you in another video. So after that, I'm going to use my lash bath, okay, that I make myself. And we're just going to give those a quick little lash. If you get your lashes done, okay, or you do lashes, it is very important for you to wash those lashes before you start, because your client is not to be trusted to wash her own lashes, okay? I'm sorry, she's not. You need to do it. And if you're not selling a lash bath, comment below so I can help you, because girl, you need to. I'm also using like this water squirter that I didn't show, but I use that and my paper towel is there to catch the water so there's not water dripping down her face. And then I will fan it out with my fan and she's ready to go. I always use tape because, her eyelids tend to want to do the little sag and drag, and that's okay. My eyelids do the same thing. We want to lift it up with that tape and give it a quick little Botox, just so we can get to these lashes a lot easier. We don't want to have trouble. We don't make this as easy as possible for yourself. No problem. These are what the lashes were looking like beforehand. She sleeps on her right side, so that left side she was doing all right. It was the right side that was just like, no. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. So I'm starting with my 10 millimeter again. These are D curls. Sorry, I didn't mention that earlier. These are D curls, and that's usually what I use unless someone requests something. Like, I'll sometimes throw in a CC with that, or even a D+ curl. Like, I think I use D+ curls at the end because they just create this beautiful curl. So isolation, I can talk about isolation all day, but I'm gonna start by saying this. You're gonna see a lot of isolation in this video because it's very important. Isolation is important because one or two things can happen. If you do not isolate correctly, you can cause your client to have inflamed lids or even infected lids. You're not isolating, so you're putting a lash on to more than one lash. You're causing that other lash to grow out and take the other one with it and pluck it out. And then there's more inflammation. Or if you're isolating and you're not isolating properly and you're having one lash stick to the other lash that you put on and you have stickies, like, you're just going to cause too many problems for me to go back and fix. So do it correctly the first time. Okay, I had to learn the hard way. This is coming from experience. Okay, isolate properly. So we're halfway done and I'm just moving the tape, adjusting it along the way. And here I am checking my work because you have to. So yeah, Isolation is a big deal. It's very important that you do it and you do it correctly, and you try to open up your tweezers as wide as you can so that you can just get to that one lash. And as you see, I'm not putting the lash close to the lid. It has to go a couple of millimeters away from the lid as to not bother the lid itself. This is because the number one ingredient in lash adhesive is cyanoacrylate, and that stuff can burn. I mean, when I make my ProMade fans, sometimes I come in contact with this adhesive and my fingertips are stuck together, burning off. So you do not want to put that on anyone's lid or too close to the lid. That's how you cause infections, and you also cause irritation. I know one of my clients had, with a prior lash tech, she has gotten a sigh in her eye, so you just want to be careful of those things. That's it. So towards the end, I like to curve out my lashes as to create like a sexy cat eye look. So I'm putting it, the base is more towards, you know, the front of the eye, and then it sways out. And that's just the way I've always done it, honey. Also, it may be tricky doing the lashes in the inner and the outer corner. You wanna, if it is, you start there and then go in. That's why I'm kind of I started towards the out and then I went in. It's a little bit easier, but take your time when it comes to isolating. I'm telling you, it's not something that you learn quickly. It's gonna take you several times. Learn to isolate both with both tweezers and with one tweezer. I'm obviously right-handed, so I isolate with my left and I put on that lash with the right, and I use a slightly curved in tweezer for that isolation, and I use a like 45-degree angle tweezer for, it's a Lash God tweezer. I can put it in the link also. You know, I link y'all up. You already know. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about this process, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm going to get better with responding to comments as I was earlier on, because I like talking to y'all. And if I don't, you guys will just DM me a lot. And I'm just like overwhelmed with DMs sometimes, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. Also, I did her brows. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can. You see that stuff underneath? Yes. So I did her brows in between filming, because at one point my camera died and I was like, hold on. Peep my client's nails here. So cute. We have the same nail tech, which I think is hilarious. As you see in this video, my nails are not done, but that's because I haven't had them done in a while. But I'm getting them done because your girl's birthday is coming up. It's a real Libra's birthday. Look how perfect that isolation is there. I'm sorry. Look at it. Wow. Wow. And the lash, even though it's not like long, it's thick, it's strong, it's healthy. And I'm putting it on not close at all to the lid. There you go. And curving it out to the side. But if I had my nails done in this video, I would show you a brilliant way to use your nails to help you isolate. It's like having a third hand. When you have that pinky long and sharp, it's like having a third freaking hand. You isolate so much better. So if you have nails, don't fear. Isolation is here. I'm corny, I'm sorry. Also, I don't know if you noticed in the beginning, there were those lashes like this one to my left over here that are acting up and all twisted out. Sometimes you do not have to peel them off. Sometimes you can add a smaller lash underneath them. I know. So they're grown out. You just put it underneath. I'll I'll show y'all in another video. I'll tell you about it later. So we are all done here. Just drying the lashes, and then I'm gonna use a sealant from Lash God. They only have one. I can put the name in the description box, but it's not Seal the Deal. This is a different sealant that kind of cures the adhesive right away. But yeah, these are my lashes and brows by Fiercemf. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions. Let me know. As always, don't forget to highlight them titties and wear your SPF, because what else are you gonna do? You're in the house. Bye.
You can't tell me nothing, okay? Yes! I love it.